I posted that story originally on Sunday after I got more information, and that the interesting thing about that story is it's almost at 10,000 views on TFG Sports Media. Well, let me take that back. That's not even the most interesting part of about that story, in my opinion. The most interesting and the most frustrating and the most disheartening and the most mad thing about that story is the comments on that story I posted. It's 103 comments on the story. If you don't know what happened, Duke women's volleyball team played BYU on Friday night. Young lady by the name of Rachel Richardson, who's black, that plays for Duke, said that she was being racial slurs were being hurled at her the whole game. The N-word was being hurled, allegedly, according to her. Someone also said that there was a group of people that was supposedly came to the game specifically to hurl racial slurs at the players on Duke. I think they only have 2 African American players on that team. Long story short, the BYU athletic director finally came out and said that those acts, that person who started it was finally taken out and has been banned from all BYU activities as of we know. Rachel Richardson's godmother went on Twitter and basically said that, her goddaughter called her upset. Rachel Richardson's dad went on WFAA and said his daughter called him upset. She had never did that before. But that's not even the most disheartening. That's disheartening too. I'm used to this. I'm not really surprised by that. But out of these 102 comments that was posted on this story, there were so many comments of people saying they didn't believe it. Where's the video evidence? Where's the audio? I don't believe it. She's making it up. I don't believe racism exists. And they even had some words for me, but I didn't respond. I could have, but I always try to respond from a place of logic, not emotions. And some people is not even worth responding to. I want to say about this thing in America that's called racism, and hear me out clear. Racism is a disease, and it needs to be healed. Any disease, you need to go to a doctor to get checked. If you're sick with something, you go to a doctor to get checked, right? Another disease, if you're addicted to narcotics or all that, the first thing you have to admit, if you want to be healed from it, you have to admit that I have a problem. You have to admit, if you're an alcoholic and you want to stop drinking, you don't want to be an alcoholic anymore, you have to say, I am an alcoholic. That's the first step into becoming better. Until this country admits that there's racist people and this racism exists, until this country goes to the doctor and tells the doctor, who is the Most High, racism, we're sick. This country is sick from racism. Until this country decides to do that, this country is going to stay sick. Point blank. To all my white brothers and sisters, I think I got some great friends of a different color. Tory Wood said, do not let negative comments get to you. It will drive you insane. People can be so ignorant. No, do not let them break you. Peace. Thank you, Tory Williams. I appreciate you. Appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for your support. But again, until this country admits that it has a problem, a racism disease, this ain't going nowhere. It's unfortunate that this young lady had to go through that. And it's even more unfortunate that the 103 comments that I've read through on this post, that probably 70% of them don't believe her. They don't even believe racism exists. So, again, America, we're in a bad spot. I don't know what's the solution, but I damn sure know the problem is until this country admits that there's a racism problem, until they know that there's a disease and want to get healed, ain't nothing gonna change. So that's my final thoughts. I want to thank Toria for joining me.